In this video, I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to get to $10,000 in sales on eBay in 2024. Let's get into it. All right, guys, if you guys are new to eBay, the first thing you're going to have to start doing is either getting product or selling the product that you already have. For the most part, it's going to be product that you already have laying around in your house, and that is the easiest way to start. That's how I started, and that's about how much pretty much everyone else starts. They start selling stuff in their house that they already paid money for, and it's pretty much a loss because you paid probably more than that, and once it's pre-owned, it's less. But that's a good way to get your sales going on eBay. And I think, I mean, everyone has different tastes, or everyone has different stuff laying around their house, but you can get to your first $1,000, $2,000 very quickly with selling shoes, purses, video game consoles, little stuff like that is a good Kickstarter to go at. But to get to $10,000, unless you're someone that just had a lot of stuff laying around your house, you're not going to get to 10 with just stuff in your house. So what you're going to have to do, once you list up everything you possibly can that's in your house that you want to get rid of, from there, you're going to have to start looking for items. Now, in order to get $10,000 in sales, listing $10,000 worth of stuff is going to get you $10,000 in sales. And let me explain. Unless you have $10,000 worth of iPhone 15s, which are a very hot thing right now. If you list it, you're going to sell within a day at least, or maybe sometimes even within an hour. If you sell $10,000 worth of iPhone 15s, you're going to sell them, right? But normally with common household things or common things that people sell on eBay, if you list $10,000 worth of those kind of things, you're not going to really sell $10,000 worth of stuff. That's not how eBay works, unless it's something really hot. Or you can wait it out, but you're not going to get it quickly. And this video is on how to get the money quickly. So in order to get that $10,000, you need to be listing at least $30,000 worth of stuff as quick as possible. And then that's when you can make the $10,000 quickly. For me, for example, I am making about $32,000, $33,000 a month on eBay, but I'm listing about $60,000 worth of stuff into my store every single month. And I already have like $140,000 worth of stuff listed in my store, and every month that goes by, my store is getting bigger, and I am putting up more than what I am selling. And that's just kind of how eBay works. Like I said, for the iPhone example again, if I'm putting $100,000 worth of the iPhone 15s, I'm going to sell $100,000 in a month. But that's not likely. It's not common for you to get something that hot. If you can get something like that where it sells immediately, then obviously just get a bunch of that stuff. But this is more for the common people that get common stuff. This title is how to get them quickly, but it's also how to get it realistically. My first ever week on eBay, I sold $7,000 worth of stuff just in sales. And I don't think that's realistic for more people. It's because I had already some money to invest, and I already had some knowledge. I had done it when I was in high school, went and did other stuff, came back years later, and then I hopped back into it, already had knowledge, and already had some money to start investing and mess around with. So that was my situation. But I have seen people do that within the first 2 to 3 months, which I think is extremely realistic. And one thing that helps me a lot is I used to have on my whiteboard, it's all in your mind as well, because I remember I had on my whiteboard that my goal was $35,000 a month in sales, and one of my buddies, he is an extremely high earner when it comes to eBay. He's in the 6 figures a month. He helped me to think a lot bigger, and I changed it to $60,000 a month. And as soon as I changed it for $60,000 a month, when I put it at 35 on there, I was like at 22. As soon as I changed it to 60, I just started thinking bigger. And for some reason, I'm like at almost 35 now. If my goal was only 35, you're always going to be right under it. Try to have a bigger goal. Obviously, everyone has different capabilities. Sometimes you come across luck and all that stuff. But for the most part, the bigger you think, the more likely you are of reaching smaller goals that you had in the past. One thing that helped me out a lot was thinking bigger, and you make more money that way. Obviously, a lot of other things play into that. Not just, you can't just be thinking that you want something and you're going to get it. You have to work for it as well. But me thinking bigger allowed me to almost pretty much surpass my goal. And once I pass that goal, I'm going to try to actually reach the 60. But thinking bigger helps out a lot. In order to get $10,000 quickly on eBay, you have to be on hyperspeed. You have to be listing every day. You have to be replying to messages every single day. You have to be shipping every single day. In order to get it quickly, you can't treat it as a hobby. You got to go all in on it. And here's the thing. You can have it as part-time and still go all in on it. Obviously, you have, if you're working part-time somewhere else and you don't have eBay as full-time, it's not the same like as me when I'm on it full-time, right? But you can still put full effort on it. You're just going to not have a life for a little bit, but nothing worth having it comes easy. So, you know, you can definitely do that quickly, even if you're part-time. I think someone that's part-time working 40 hours a week can definitely do 10,000 on eBay in 3 months. It's just extremely doable. It just takes extreme effort, you know. And all it is effort. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Damn it, I'm not even the hardest worker, but it doesn't take that much. It's not that hard to do this. It's not an extremely hard thing to do. All it is doing the reps, going in there every day, Monday through Friday at least, and putting in the hours, and getting knowledge and repeating. It's just doing the same shit over and over again. That's all eBay is. So it's not, you don't have to be an extremely rare person to do this. Like, if I could do it, honestly, I wouldn't say anyone can do it, but you can definitely get to 3,000-4,000 a month, you know, and get to the 10,000 quickly. List as much as you can and ship out as often as you possibly can every single day. If you can every single day, if not every other day. As far as what to list on eBay, it doesn't really matter what it is. If it's shoes, shirts, sweaters, electronics, iPods, PS3s, Xboxes, it doesn't really matter for your first 10,000. List everything. I list only electronics, but I've been doing it for 4 years, almost 4.5. If you can dedicate to a certain niche right off the bat, then that's good. For the most part, most people aren't going to be niche down right off the bat. List everything that you possibly can on eBay, and that is the fastest way to get to $10,000. Just to give you guys an idea of how many items I'm listing 2,000 items a month right now, and I'm making about $32,000 a month. So that's an idea for you guys, so you guys can get a listing goal for yourself. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really would appreciate a thumbs up, comment, or consider subscribing. I'm going to catch you guys later.